Meanwhile, human rights group Jamaicans for Justice is supporting the police's call for better wages. The group adds that low wages lead to corruption. TVJ's Andrea Chisholm reports.
A 19% increase in murders over last year. Wage negotiations for police personnel still ongoing. The end result, police personnel are still sick. Human rights group Jamaicans for Justice says it has no position on the recent sick-out, saying police personnel should decide on its advocacy method. But JFJ's position on their salaries and working conditions is clear.
The present wage package that the police face and their working conditions don't keep pace with the cost of providing an adequate standard of living in 2017, and this makes it difficult for us as a country and for the police force to attract and retain the most competent and the most qualified persons to serve in our high crime environment.
JFJ's advocacy manager, Rajay Malcolm, also argues there's a link between low wages and corruption, the very thing that needs to be eliminated.
Because low wages create an environment for corruption that exposes police to daily seductions of bribes, and bribes will always remain attractive so long as officers are underpaid. And so improving police wages will also reduce the incentive for corruption. So we think it makes sense on many levels.
And so JFJ wants a quick resolution to the ongoing wage negotiations between the government and the police. All stakeholders, including the country as a whole, stands to benefit.
There's a human rights argument for improved police wages. Poorly paid and frustrated officers are just less likely to be effective and less likely to be compliant with human rights. And so we support it from multiple perspectives. There are very unfair disparities between the compensation of rank-and-file officers and senior officers. And so for JFJ, we're saddened that constables, corporals, sergeants who are rank and file are offered quite little. When you look at the top ranks of the command chain, like deputy commissioners and ACPs, they enjoy fairly generous salaries and perks running into several millions.
Andrea Chisholm, TVJ News.